Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to make a family style French onion soup. And I got this inspiration from watching a Jamie Oliver soup video that he posted a few weeks ago. It was 5 cozy soups for October, I believe, and I had pretty much a spiritual experience watching him cook all of these amazing soups. So I wanted to try one out. And one of the things that I thought was so cool was that when he made the French onion soup, it was in a big pot, which is like a family style way of serving it. And I had never seen French onion soup served like that before. I've always seen it just in little individual portions, cute little skillets and things that you get at restaurants. And so I wanted to try my hand out at making it like that. I'm not actually following any of the recipe, exactly, just mostly the technique that he showed. If you notice on my channel, I'm not really big on recipes and exact amounts of things. It's mostly about method and technique in how I cook. So I'm just going to do the general technique of making French onion soup. Feel free to change ingredients up or do things a little different. I'm going to cut up these onions. I chose these different kinds of breads to use as my topper. These are the cheeses I have. This is an Irish Dublinger kind of cheese, some smoked Gouda that we have. And this was the really unique thing I saw Jamie Oliver do, is that he actually put blue cheese on his French onion soup. Not everyone in my family likes blue cheese, so I'm probably going to put half of that, or maybe even less than half, with blue cheese on it. And the rest will just be these kind of cheeses. These are my stock bases. I would have just gone with beef, but this is running a little low, so I might add some of the chicken in there too. Some garlic, salt and pepper. I may end up adding more things as I go along, but I think this is the basis of the French onion soup. So I'm gonna show you a few clips of me cooking so that you can see me. That was my dog hacking. I'm gonna just show you some of the clips of me cooking so that you can see me throwing this together, and then see if it comes out good in a family style way, baking that in the oven afterwards. I sound like this because I tried the old wives' tale of putting a match in between your teeth like this when you're chopping onions to make the tears not come, and it did not work. And even the placebo effect did not work, because I truly believed it was going to work when I did it. It does not work.
Maybe it needs to be a lit match.
No, do not put a lit match. Disclaimer.
That's all kind of, look up 1930s video of man eating matches. They did it. It was like a freak show trick. I'm sure it's safe.
No, you're supposed to be able to just hold it in your teeth just like this. I remember when I was younger it working. It did not work just now. I am bawling. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyways, back to onions. Why do the onions make our eyes water?
You could barely get it out with all the eye water.
I know.
But the sulfur compounds in the onions make your turn the tears in your eyes into sulfuric acid, partially. So, irritates your eyes.
Okay.
My glasses don't help. I tried.
You try. Sizzle. Take one. It's the only chance you get. Right, while the onions are cooking, I'm going to start toasting some of the bread. I want to get it crispy and toasted before it even goes into the oven. And I'm going to put some garlic in here too. So I'm kind of making like crispy garlic bread, little toast things. And this is the baguette. I think these two are going to be more than enough to cover this. And then I just have more to make another batch of it. When you have bread that is like very small and you want to get more surface area, just cut it at a diagonal like this. Ready? Just kind of cut it, get that first piece off like this, and then you have just a broader surface area despite, you know what I'm trying to say, don't you? And then you get these nice wider pieces that are they're gonna get toasted and then ultimately go all around here at the end. So is that garlic burnt or is that garlic roasted? It's for you to decide. Do better than me, grasshopper. Do better. Okay, I'm gonna try to one-handed do this while I film. I don't even think Jamie Oliver did this. I don't remember if he thickened up the soup with flour like I'm about to do, but I want it to be a little bit thick so that the bread kind of floats nicely on top of it. So I'm gonna add in butter, a little bit of garlic, and sprinkle in a bit of flour just to make sure that the broth thickens. This might not be the exact perfect and right way, but it'll be good enough. So I'm gonna keep adding water till there's as much soup as I want, and then I'm gonna add in salt, pepper, and the broth bases. And the oven is preheating right now. Get it to a pretty high temperature because I'm basically just trying to crisp up the top with the cheese and the bread. All right, I'm gonna turn it down and get it into the baking pan and get the top put on there and then into the oven to finish. This came out really nice. It's just like slightly thick. I honestly cannot even remember if French onion is supposed to be completely watery or thick, so I just kind of went with a medium. I used to work in a fancy restaurant a lot of years ago, and we would sell individual portions of this, you know, to order. And so you'd get a tiny little like dish like this, but like an individual person size. And they would just put the little bread pieces and cheese on it and throw it under the broiler. And I remember that every time an order for it would come in, the chef would just yell, "Cup of fro, yo." And then whoever was nearest would just make it. I got to make it a few times, but I mostly worked on the salad side of things. So it was usually the grill guy that made the fro because he had the broiler. Okay, now's the fun part. My dog is
Part Moch is most interested in.
Right up my butt. The heavy dog panting, the jumping of the dog. This is fine dining. This is fine dining. Okay. Good. And now this is just the mixture of the cheese. I think that the authentic traditional cheese for this is Gruyere, I think, but we're using our mixture that we showed you earlier.
We have Gouda and Dubliners cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know
Whatever
what
that
it's
is.
just whatever.
It's a harder cheese.
Whatever the Irish sells.
Yeah. I wish I could go to Ireland.
That would be so cool.
Oh. And Scotland.
Yes. We're by descent Scottish, aren't we?
A little bit. We've got a little bit of a lot of things. Mostly Italian, but we've got a lot of things.
I looked at your ancestry. We even have a little bit of Portuguese.
We do?
Like 1%.
Wow. Fancy.
Fancy.
All right, I'm gonna do the blue cheese on one side. I think that is such a cool idea. I've never thought about putting blue cheese on French onion soup before. Thank you, Jamie Oliver. And you guys should go find that video if you want to see the real deal. If you want people that don't have dogs jumping up on them. And coughing in the background.
Just hacking.
Hacking. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven now and we'll see how it turns out.
Looks good.
Oh yeah. You know how Life of Tom YouTube channel, he's always like, would you just look at that?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like saying right now.
Would you just look at that?
Would you just look at that? When it stops bubbling and it cools down, we'll just use a ladle and just serve this out family style. So this is how it turned out.
Sweet.
I don't remember if we got it on video or not, but we had already tasted the soup before we even put the bread and cheese on it, and it was so delicious, so deep flavored. The beef broth, everything, it was just so delicious. It came out just easy peasy. And now with this on top, it's gonna be gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed cooking with us. Please hit the like button if you like the way this turned out, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you aren't already. I also have an Etsy shop if you wanna check it out. There'll be a link for it somewhere in the description or the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.